Hey, this is Sandy. Welcome to our wee Tennessee homestead. So this is going to be a really short video on the need to check your grains, the ones in your regular pantry and your long-term storage. That little guy right there just rappelled down the side of the container. That one's getting ready to do the same. I went to get some oatmeal because I wanted oatmeal. And what I met when I got the oatmeal container out, a plastic sealed container, was pantry moth larvae. Yeah. So, and you can see there's one crawling around inside the container. They're all coming up for air now that this is open. There had been some anyway. So we're going to talk about signs of pantry moths and in your food. You see how those things are, the pieces of oatmeal are kind of look like they're stuck on cobwebs. This little guy here, we're just going to squish. Yeah, because he's not getting loose and getting into something else. So let's talk about what you're going to do if you find these. Number one, when you buy your grains, this was oatmeal that came from the store, just like you would buy. I don't remember what brand it was, and I wouldn't mention the store anyway that I got it from, just because of legal implications. But you can have eggs from moths and weevils and stuff inside your grains before you ever get them from the store. So we're going to watch this little guy here. He thinks he's going to escape into freedom. So life cycle of a wow, they're just coming up all over. I know some of you are getting really grossed out by that. Sorry. So let's look at something. We have right there, we have a pantry moth that was dead in the oatmeal. Then we have the squiggly larva, and the little white dots that are right there, those are pantry moth eggs. So the life cycle of a pantry moth, it gets in your grains and it lays those little eggs, and they turn into larvae that then, I guess, build a cocoon or something and then hatch out into a moth. What you want to do when you buy your grains, and I will say I have found these in dried beans as well, pinto beans, northern beans and stuff. So it's not just grains, it's not just flour, cornmeal, all that. Anything like that, when you buy it, and I'm going to have to start doing this. I've known I should, but I haven't. You want to put it in the freezer for a week so that it will kill off anything. And then I have heard other people say that once you take it out of the freezer, to put it in the oven on like about 200 degrees for an hour or so. I don't know about that, but I am going to start putting mine in the freezer. This is really frustrating. This just came out of, like I said, one of those cardboard containers of oatmeal that you buy in the grocery store. And this container, I guess we got about 2 months ago. So what do you do if you find this in your long-term food store and you're depending on it? Pick them out, cook it, and eat it. That's what I'm going to tell you. Aside from the fact that, if you do that, you can tell our illustrious world government that wants us to start eating bugs on a regular basis that you're going along with their plan. Actually, moth larva has a lot higher protein content than beef does per 100 grams of weight. Not that I'm going to sit here and eat bugs on a regular basis, but I'm not going to waste my food either. I would never feed this to anyone other than my husband or I. We always check our stuff before we cook. But I'm talking to people who are more preparedness minded. If you find this, you've got to make a decision. So over here is oatmeal that I cooked. And let me get my little pointer here. And let's see if I can get it aimed in the right direction. Okay, down there is a cooked larva. He's not moving anymore. I tried rinsing the oatmeal beforehand. Went through it, sifted through it with my fingers. Didn't see anything. Well, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in and cook it. So I've picked out several larvae from here. Again, I would never feed this to anyone else under normal circumstances. But I'm not going to waste my food that we spent a lot of money or spent a lot of time earning. But go through your grains now while stuff's still in the store, because if you're the kind of person that you find this and you're going to freak out and throw it in the garbage, you're going to need to know that now before you're depending on it, so you can go get something to replace it with. And you just need to kind of get that mindset. Some of these things, food's spoiling quicker. Food is, it's, you buy it from, whether it's produce or meat or grains or anything like that. Stuff is spoiling quicker. It's not lasting as long. So, anyway, I'm going to leave you with this little critter who's probably getting ready to rappel down the side of the thing to his death, I might add. And if you've ever dealt with this, give me your thoughts. Comment below. What would you do if you found this? Would you go ahead and just pick the bugs out that you see and cook it and eat it? Would you toss it? Are bugs a viable form of nutrition? I don't want to eat them personally, but not on a regular basis. But give me your thoughts on that. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks so much. Are we Tennessee Homestead? Out.